Hello YouTube, we are back again with another amazing, fantastic video, super special video. You might notice the fine background behind me. We are at none other than the Josun Hotel, one of the top premier hotels. Those of you who remember, I went to the Silla Hotel last year, so we're actually taking another look at one of the grandest, most delicious buffets you can ever go to in Korea. And that is at none other than the Josun Hotel. I'm very excited to try some delicious foods. And not only that, compare it to the delicious foods that we had at the Silla. So, at my expense once again, very high expense. Let's go check out this buffet and see how it compares to the Silla. See you in a little bit. I was really impressed with the Westin Josun Hotel. It looked really pretty outside, especially the little pagoda, but inside was even better, similar to the Silla Hotel, but with slightly different architecture. Really beautiful. Now, they had all kinds of food. The salads were really great, and they even had different kinds of foods from like big lobster and king crab, something like really impressive. They even had food from around the world, like several types of curry, chicken curry, lamb curry, and then this huge section of just like steak, beef, ribs, LA Carby, chicken, really nice. And the desserts looked really good as well. So I started with the Caesar salad and the spicy chicken, which is in the Chinese area. God, this chicken was really nice. Like, I think I went back to try it maybe 2 or 3 times. It's one of my favorite things. They also had a bunch of salad and some fish. I couldn't eat the fish personally, but I was assured that the lobster and crab was really good. So here I got a lot of meat. The curry, this was the chicken, spicy chicken curry, really nice, as well as a steak with the garlic butter aioli, fantastic. Then we moved on to some dumplings, as well as the tung-suik. The tung-suik, I heard, they were famous here, and I was not disappointed. Really nice. Also went back several times to get the tung-suik. Now, as a French person, I had to get cheese. I missed out on the cheese in the Silla buffet, had to get it this time. The bread was really soft, really well done, and the cheese was fantastic. Now, the bingsu was a little too sweet for me, but I think it was my first time trying sweet strawberry bingsu. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, but a little cold and a little too sweet for me. Now, I was absolutely ecstatic that they had pumpkin pie as well as the tiramisu. The pumpkin pie was really well done, something that I've been craving for a long time. And the tiramisu, I had to go back and get 2 or 3 more slices because it was so good. Everything at this buffet was really nice. All right, YouTube, back where we just started at the beginning of all this. So full, but I feel a bit better than when I was at the Silla one. The Silla one completely destroyed me. So this time I made sure to not really overstuff myself, but this buffet was really good. Now, I'll go over a few points that were different between the two once we get back home, but overall, fantastic experience. Really good. And the decor was amazing. Everything about this hotel and this buffet was really good. So let me internalize all my thoughts, and I'll see you back at home where I give my full in-depth review. Alrighty, YouTube, we're back after a very delicious lunch. I feel full, but feel satisfied. Not like with the Silla buffet where I was pretty much out in a food coma afterwards. I kind of had scaled back a little bit. Now then, going over some initial points of the Josun. So this is the Westin Josun Hotel with a very amazing buffet. The overall price is a little bit cheaper than the Silla. It's I think it's 148 per person, whereas the Silla is like 190. I know it's not that much of a difference, and overall it's still pretty expensive, so you're still gonna be paying for well. But overall, the food quality was really good. I think personally the food quality at the Josun Hotel was a little bit better. Like, overall taste, I think, was a little bit better. However, I will say there was not as much variety. With the Silla Hotel, there's a lot more for me to choose from, and a lot more variety of like things that I wanted to go back and eat. Whereas the Josun Hotel, or the buffet, I should say, didn't have as much variety. I kept getting the same dishes, which was fine. They were delicious, but I did kind of want to get different things, and they didn't have as much variety for me. Now, part of that is because there was a pretty large or sizable fish section with the crab and the sashimi and all that, but I can't eat any of that. So personally, that kind of thing was not for me. Now, if you can't eat everything, then I think the Josun hotels or the buffet is really good. Now, I will say this: I did like the service at the Josun buffet far better for two reasons. One, they had 2 bottles of water, so they had one of the Pellegrino and one of like the regular water, and that was refillable. Now, to be fair, the Silla hotel might have been refillable. I'm not too sure. We never asked for a second bottle of Pellegrino, nor I think did we finish the first one. Anyways, you could keep asking for a Pellegrino or the regular water over and over and over again. So that was kind of cool. Now, they didn't offer alcohol compared to the one in the Silla. Now, that might have been a dinner time thing. We went for lunch for Josun. I don't know about that. But besides the free bottled water, which is very nice, they were consistent in taking away the plates. Like, it was kind of awkward sometimes because I'd be sitting there with my plate that was already empty or, done. And I was contemplating going out, and then there's all of a sudden there's like this waitress standing right behind me, like, can I take your plate? It's like, yeah, man, just go take the plate. I'm done. Like, they were on it. I've been at buffets sometimes where you leave and you expect the plate to be gone, but the plate's still there, and you're like you have a plate full of food, and you're just like, what? Hey, can someone take my plate? But they were real fast. They were real quick on the uptake of taking away your plates. Like, as soon as you left, that plate was gone. So that was pretty cool. A little small thing, not really important, but just nice, overall. And they were really consistent on actually checking in. Not like actually talking to us all the time, but every now and then someone would stop by and be like, enjoying your food? Or they noticed we were taking pictures, so they asked if they could take a picture for us. It's a bunch of small things. So I think the overall service of the Josun Hotel was far better than the Silla one. Now, going over the food, like I said before, the food was all good. Some of my favorites were the chicken. Again, the chicken was fantastic, as well as the quote-unquote Mongolian beef, I guess, was really nice. As well as the cheeses. Oh, the cheese was so good. The cheese and the desserts, for me, were amazing. Now, that's something I didn't have as much of as the Silla at the Silla Hotel. So it's not easy to compare because the dessert I didn't have much of, but their tiramisu at the Josun, as well as they even had pumpkin pie. So good. So overall, I think the experience was really, really nice. It's hard to compare the two, but if I had to compare in terms of food quality and service, I think Josun is better. I think it's better. Even though they didn't have as much of a choice, or there wasn't as much of a variety. I don't know day by day or if it's even different at night, but overall quality and service was real good. It was really, really, really nice, and I highly, highly, highly recommend the Josun buffet just a little bit more than the Silla one. I think it is up to you, and it is cheaper. So if that makes up your mind, then go for Josun. Now, there is another hotel to go to, which is the Lotte La Cena. That's the last one, I think, of the top 3 buffets in Seoul. Now, one last thing before I leave, what I just remembered, the bingsu, the strawberry bingsu, which was very delicious, just a little too sweet for me, is free. That was a free thing, and you can custom order it to your table. So that's the only thing that you don't have to actually leave your table for, much like the Silla one where they brought the soup to the table. I think it was the truffle mushroom soup. The strawberry bingsu is like totally customizable, ordered to your table, and you can get as much of it as you want. It's not a one-time thing. So I think personally the Josun Hotel was much nicer. I don't know what the day-by-day food looks like, but today's food was really, really good. Anyways, YouTube, I hope all of you enjoyed today's video. It was a very delicious, very great video, and let me know if you want me to go check out La Seine. I'm sure I will at some point when the funds replenish after today's meal. But thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you next week for another awesome video. Peace out.